Hello everyone, I'm Mystery Maiden, and welcome to my very first Minecraft video. Today I'm going to walk you through how to build this beautiful rustic barn behind me, which will be the perfect home for all of your animal friends. I'll be using blocks that are easy to gather in survival mode, but don't worry, this build will still be a great addition to any creative world too. Without further ado, time to roll up our sleeves and get building. Before we jump into the build, let's take a quick look at the materials we'll be using. In this chest, I've organized blocks by section to make things as straightforward as possible. Let's break it down. For the walls, we'll be working with stripped jungle logs, jungle planks, jungle stairs, slabs, trapdoors, and fences. Next, for the roof, we'll be using a combination of granite and polished granite in block, stair, and slab forms. You'll also notice granite walls in the chest, but those are for interior details, not the roof itself. Moving on to the base, we're creating a solid textured foundation using stone bricks, cobblestone, cracked stone bricks, mossy cobblestone, and stone brick stairs. This mix of blocks gives the barn a sturdy, weathered look. For the outside decor, we've got a few items to make the barn feel alive and welcoming. We'll use glass blocks, glass panes, and iron bars, though if you're playing in survival, the iron bars are completely optional. To add some greenery, we'll use oak leaves, ferns, and grass, which you can easily collect by shearing foliage. And for lighting, we've got lanterns, but if you're low on iron, feel free to swap them out for torches instead. Finally, let's talk about the path that leads through the barn. This part is optional. You can keep it simple with dirt path blocks, but if you want to recreate the textured pathway I've designed, you'll need coarse dirt, dripstone blocks, gravel, stripped oak logs, mud bricks, an oak button, and of course a shovel for making paths in survival mode. With all these materials ready to go, let's dive in and get started. Okay, firstly, you want to make sure that you have a flat area that's at least 17 blocks wide and 26 blocks long. This gives us plenty of space to work with. Now, let's start with the base. We're using stone bricks for now, but we'll swap them out with other variants later in the build. Begin by placing a stone pillar at this corner and making it 4 blocks tall. Then, skip 1 block and place another 4 block tall pillar. Skip another block and this time place a 2 block wide and 4 block tall pillar. Now we're going to come over to this side and repeat the process. We're going to want to fill in this top layer. As you can see, we have a 5 block wide gap. This is going to be for the entrance to our barn. Now, we're going to want to come over here. Start by filling in the bottom row with bricks, like so. Now, let's move on to the windows. Place 1 stone brick, skip 2 blocks. After that, place 3 stone bricks, skip 2, and continue the pattern until you've reached the end. Now, we make the wall taller, but make sure to leave a gap for the window. This window will be 2 blocks tall and 2 blocks wide. Finally, for the 4th layer, fill in the entire row with stone bricks to complete the wall. Now, mirror the pattern on the back and left wall. Now, grab your stone brick stairs from the chest and place them in between the pillars, right here and here. Now we're going to place upside down stairs in each of the windows. Now we're going to grab stone brick slabs and replace the middle block in each of the doorways with it. Now place stairs in each of the corners, and repeat it to the other side. Now let's focus on the walls and wooden details. Begin by placing 7 block tall wooden support beams at each of the 4 corners and 5 block tall beams on either side of both doors. Next, connect the support beams with logs at the 5 block high height to create a sturdy and cohesive framework. Once the framework is in place, it's time to build the walls. Just above the stone base, use jungle planks to construct the walls, incorporating 3 large, evenly spaced windows. Now, move on to the side walls. Start laying a continuous line of jungle planks from one end to the other. For the side wall windows, mimic the design of the base windows, but make them slightly smaller, just 1 block tall instead of 2. Mirror these 2 walls to the other sides. Next, for the wooden details, replace the middle bottom block of each larger window with a jungle stair. Then, place upside-down stairs in the top corners of each window, followed by trapdoors in between them. Finally, add fences along the left and right sides of each window to complete the look. Next, we'll add stairs in the corners on top of the support beams, placing a fence post on top. Next to each stair, add a slab, and place a trapdoor next to the slab. In the middle, place a slab with a trapdoor on either side to add some extra detail. Now, on the sides, place fence posts in the window openings. Then, create pillars between the windows by placing a stair with a fence on top and a trapdoor next to it. Place the pillars between each window. Next, let's build the base pillars. Similar to the larger pillars, place a stair at both the top and bottom, connecting them with fences, then add trapdoors on either side of the top stair. Finally, repeat these past steps on the other walls. Now, we'll create bases for lanterns by placing fence posts and topping them with trapdoors. On the support pillars, place upside-down stairs at each top corner, with slabs next to the stairs. In the middle, add a trapdoor, and connect the stairs to the ground below with fences. Now comes the tricky part, the roof. For this, we'll be using granite blocks, but not the polished variety. Those will come in later as part of the roof details, similar to how we added details to the base. To start, place granite stairs 1 block in front of the stripped jungle logs and extend them all the way to the other side. Next, place granite blocks along the roof line, leaving a 4-block gap in the middle. At the 4-block gap, replace the planks with stripped jungle logs. To shape the gap into a triangle, use a mix of upside-down stairs and regular stairs placed on top of them. This will create a charming little window. Next, place a line of stairs on top of the granite blocks we placed earlier, connecting them seamlessly to the window on the roof. Continue building the roof by alternating between stairs and blocks as demonstrated here. Next, replace these 2 stairs with slabs to create a smoother, rounded texture. Now, right here in the middle, we're going to replace these stairs with granite blocks. In front of that, place slabs across the middle 16 blocks. Now on this flat area, add 2 slabs. Finally, move on to create this pattern at the top center of the roof. Now mirror this design to the other side of the roof. Finally, to complete the roof, place upside-down stairs at the front and back to make it more rounded. Now it's time to work on the detailing. Add iron bars under the fence posts and add lanterns underneath the iron bars. Now come inside and place glass blocks behind each of the windows. Now take your glass panes and place them in these bottom front windows. Now, one block in front of the base, replace the grass blocks with coarse dirt. Do this on all 4 sides. On top of the coarse dirt, add oak leaves, ferns, and grass, randomly. Now we're going to replace the stone bricks on our base from the variety of stones we had in the chest. Now, similar to how we added detail to the base, we're going to replace some of the granite blocks with polished granite. Now that we have detail on the roof, time to add more detail by adding trapdoors next to the slabs to make it look more curved. Now for interior details. Place a jungle log and build it up 4 high. Mirror it in between each of the base windows. Take your granite walls and place them on either edge of your stable, and place jungle gates in between. Repeat this for each stall. On top of each granite wall, place 2 jungle fences. Now at each pillar, take your jungle logs and build the back to the wall. On top of the jungle logs, place jungle fences. On top of the fences, place 2 stairs with slabs sandwiched in between them. Now on the fences next to our pillars, place 2 upside-down slabs. On the upside-down stairs, place trapdoors. Now create an arch over each stall entrance by placing 2 stairs facing each other. Under the arches, place jungle gates. At the base of each pillar, place a trapdoor and close it. Now we're going to create spots for lanterns by placing fences on each pillar. Now place a trapdoor on top of each fence post. Now place a lantern underneath. Now it's time to create our dirt path. As I mentioned earlier, if you prefer a simpler design, you can take a shovel and create a straightforward dirt pathway through your barn. However, if you want to achieve the textured, detailed look I have created, here's what to do. Start by breaking a randomized path from one end to the other. Then, fill in the holes using the blocks from the chest to add depth and variety to your pathway. Now add buttons to add more texture and detail along your path. And that's it! The barn is done, and I think it turned out awesome. Hopefully you're able to follow along and maybe even put your own spin on it. Whether you went with my design or added your own flair, I'm sure it's a great new addition to your world. If you enjoyed this tutorial and found it helpful, don't forget to leave a like and let me know in the comments what you'd like to see me build next. I'd love to hear your ideas. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you don't miss any future Minecraft builds, tutorials, or adventures. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Until then, happy building!